Oh, wake up you! Time to make another video!
But that's the 24th this month. I need a holiday.
Tough luck, mister! These accessories keep coming!
Oh gosh, it's not another set of location connectors, is it? What the flibbity gibbet are those? I have no idea what these are. Turns out this is a set of Arkham Horror LCG deck boxes from BoardGameXtras. They break apart like so, to allow you to put in an investigator deck like this, or a mythos deck like that. You get 2 investigator and 1 mythos, and they only come in these colours. There are these handy nameplates that clip onto the outside reminding you which is which, but the lack of box in these deck boxes means that you get to see which cards are inside anyway. These are made by BoardGameXtras, who are the same people that brought you the 127-piece LCG token set that we covered in another video. They're an Etsy store dedicated to producing board game accessories and currently have more than 20 different lines. For anyone that doesn't know, Etsy is a marketplace that makes it easy for individual creators of all kinds to sell their wares. We shop on Etsy a lot, and it's a great place to pick up unusual accessories like these and have custom work done. These items are 3D printed, and if you don't follow technology, this is basically like piping icing but using molten plastic. The material used is PLA filament, which stands for polylactic acid. It is environmentally friendly and biodegradable because it comes from renewable resources such as cornstarch and sugarcane. When made into geometric structures, it is strong enough to stand up to rough handling and being shaken about in a box. But don't go mad, as they have some thin areas you could snap if you tried. With a more expensive printer, you can achieve really fine definition. If you look at the precision in the corners and angles, this is really remarkable. Because everything is computer controlled, you can use really fine tolerances, meaning all your parts fit together perfectly, although some may feel looser than others. The text is also clear and distinct, but with some small imperfections, calling back to our piping icing analogy. Because this is 3D printed, it has a basic finish to it. You can see the parallel lines where the print nozzle has gone backwards and forwards with time to build up the structure. We think it gives almost a wood grain effect when coupled with the brown colouring. Although this looks very smooth, there is a texture to it, meaning it is easy to grip even with sweaty hands. This is a sleeved 30 card investigator deck, plus 2 signature cards, plus basic weakness, plus investigator card, plus story asset, plus additional madness weakness, plus 2 reference cards, and let's slip our mini card in there too. Make sure you put this in the middle of the deck for obvious reasons. You could fit more in, but unfortunately not enough for 2 investigator decks. This is 2 30 card decks plus investigator cards, and if you notice how tightly they are packed in, you will see there was no room for 2 pairs of signature cards, sadly. And because of the sliding closure, make sure you line everything up well to stop your sleeves or cards getting pinched. The Mythos box is the same. Here are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 sleeved encounter cards. If you don't believe in sleeves like some crazy person, then we were able to fit in 75 unsleeved cards into the investigator boxes, which is enough for 2 full decks. And you can flip them over to see which 2 are in each box. For the Mythos box, we were able to put in 115 unsleeved cards, which is enough for Labyrinths of Lunacy or Guardians of the Abyss. Or both Rougarou and Carnival together, if you left out some of the setup cards. And the core box comes with 110 scenario cards, meaning you could keep everything unsleeved but organised using these boxes. And if you're a fan of organisation, you can fit at least 6 of these into your empty core box. However, the Mythos holder is just slightly taller than the box, so your lid won't close all the way. But we don't think this is catastrophic. So far, these look pretty unremarkable. But wait till you see them transform.
Did someone say Transformers?
What? No, shove off, Optimus. When you are ready to play, simply take out your investigator and mini card and slot one half of the box on top of the other, and you have a stacking tray system, one which won't separate under its own weight. You see, both parts have a knot cut into their base, and this allows one part to sit securely on the back plate of the other, like so, thus forming a double-deck account for your deck and discard pile, so both of them can watch TV at once. So both of them take up the same footprint, which is handy if you have limited space or you are a solo player with multiple investigators. Plus, those handy nameplates now clip onto the back of each holder, making it totally clear which is which. and they do seem to stay in place even when knocked accidentally. It is easy to draw from the deck on the top and place it in the discard pile on the bottom, although watch out for sticky sleeves. You can still see the card colours as an additional reference. If you need to read the card's title, then simply put it in the other way round. Whilst it felt natural to draw from the top, one preference we did discover was when playing with Wendy. We liked to have her discard pile in the upper tray for easy access, because her amulet meant we were interacting with this pile much more. In fact, the same goes for Yorick and his ability, or any kind of weird scavenging build. Because one pile is always face up and the other is always face down, it means you never get confused. Look, just don't go there. If you are playing on a smooth surface like a glass table or a plank of wood, it is easy to knock these out of position. But BoardGameXtras have thought of everything. Included with your purchase is this bag of connectors that just slot into one holder and join it to the next. This does mean they are pushed slightly apart, but the extra total width is negligible. You can use up to 6 connectors to really secure them. But we were totally fine with just 2 at the back. There is also no reason why you can't leave them clipped together in box mode. And if you're prone to losing small components, you get a bag of 23 connectors. That is generous. We really liked how these would encourage us to pre-build and pre-shuffle decks, so we could just turn up and play, particularly with the Mythos box. Just open it up, slide off your non-encounter deck cards ready for setup, and you are good to go. It is great to see accessories appearing that aren't just another set of tokens or location connectors, and we were pleasantly surprised that these 2 functions had been combined into a single product.
Kind of like robots in disguise.
Look, there's only enough room for one talking card on this channel, matey. Cleaning wise, you can use soap, water and towel them dry. They aren't dishwasher safe. Being PLA, the heat from the dishwasher may distort them. If you wanted to paint them, then acrylic paint would work for small minimal painting, or specialised miniature paints for bigger jobs. You may also need to seal them before painting. Just reach out to BoardGameXtras with specific questions. If you want 4 Investigator decks, then they have just added the option to purchase a set of all 5 boxes. If you need different quantities, then do contact them through Etsy. We found them to be really helpful and communicative, and we talked with them constantly since starting this video back on the 15th of November 2018. That's it folks, we hope you found the video informative, and do let us know if there are any products or accessories you would like us to make a video on. Leader, where are you going?
Right, I'm shoving off with Optimus here. You can run the channel on your own in 2019. Are you parked nearby, big guy? Whoa, that's a neat trick. Right, let me climb on. So tell me more about your struggle with the Decepticons then.
My biggest challenge on Earth isn't the Decepticons, but finding card sleeves that actually fit.